Hello everyone! In SQL, there is a where clause that allows limiting the number of rows in the resulting set. But what if the columns to be displayed in the report depend on the rows that are included in it? Let's consider a simple example. There is a currency dictionary and a table of bank accounts. For each account, sub-accounts can be opened in any currency. It's necessary to show for an arbitrary set of accounts how many sub-accounts have been created in each currency. Here is how the data looks after joining the tables. And this is the report that needs to be obtained as output. In Oracle, there is a pivot construct that allows aggregation based on a specific column and displays what column as a row. However, in this construct, the values for aggregation need to be explicitly specified. They need to be known in advance. For example, if we only need to show the following currencies, then we can stop there. However, in the general cases, we don't know which accounts will be in the resulting set. So, to solve the problem, we would have to explicitly specify all currencies. We see that the output has many uninformative columns that simply show that there are no open sub-accounts in a specific currency. The more such currencies there are, the harder it will be to analyze. Additionally, in Oracle, there is a limit on the maximum number of columns what a query can return, around 1000. Thus, the approach of displaying all possible aggregation columns is only suitable for small and relatively static dictionaries. Oracle also has a pivot XML construct, which allows aggregation based on a specific column without explicitly specifying which values. This is useful when you need to aggregate accounts by currency and pass the data to a client application, for example PHP, Java, Python. There the currency XML is parsed and a resulting table is dynamically built on the client side. But we need to get the resulting table immediately, without redundant columns, and without passing processing to the client application level. The first option is an approach where the query is executed twice. First, we get the currencies what need to be displayed. Then we add the obtained list of currencies to the pivot using dynamic SQL. Even if we ignore that the data may change between this repeated query execution, this approach is not efficient, since in practice the query will be complex enough and will be built on tables with a large number of rows. Its re-execution will increase waiting time and lead to excessive load on the database. The second option is to save the query result in a temporary table. Get the currencies what need to be displayed from a temporary table, and then we add the obtained list of currencies to the pivot using dynamic SQL. In production, it's not always possible to create temporary tables. Therefore, the third option is to pre-save the query result in memory in JSON format. We find the currencies what need to be displayed in the preserved JSON. Then we add the obtained list of currencies to the pivot using dynamic SQL. This approach is the most optimal. On the screenshot, part of the code is not shown, so that you can try to implement this approach yourself. But if desired, the script, like any other on my channel, can be requested individually. I'll show you how I checked all my test cases with a script. First, create a user under which the queries will be executed. Execute all the scripts discussed in the video with the result outputted in HTML format. View the output through a web browser. That's all. Thanks for your attention. See you again. Bye everyone.